How often do you make telephone calls?
I often make phone calls because I think it is one of the most convenient way for me to remain in touch with my friends and family. So whenever I feel the need, I make a phone call.
Who do you spend the most time talking to on the phone?
It depends on my mood, but generally, I spend most time talking over the phone with my friends because we all are very talkative and we spend hours talking over the phone on different matters.
When do you think you will next make a telephone call?
I guess as soon as I will finish this test, and definitely I will make a phone call to let my friends and family know about my experience.
Do you sometimes prefer to send a text message instead of telephoning?
Yes, certainly, because there are situations when I'm not in the position of attending or making a phone call, so I simply leave a text message. And even if there is nothing very urgent, I leave a message so that the receiver can read it anytime.
Which instrument do you like listening to the most?
I love all musical instrument, but still my favorite is definitely the guitar. It sounds so soothing, and I have actually a list of my favorite songs which are played on guitar.
Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument?
Yes, actually, I tried to learn to play guitar last year, but I found it too difficult, so I left in between.
Do you think children should learn to play a musical instrument at school?
Why not? I think it would be a fantastic thing because children do have a lot of stress of their studies, and playing music can really help them to relax their stressed minds. And of course, they can better enjoy music if they know how to play a musical instrument.
How easy would it would be to learn play an instrument without a teacher?
I don't really think it's too difficult these days because we have numerous other options available. For example, one can follow tutorials from book or by following YouTube videos. In fact, my friend Simran has just learned to play harmonium just by following YouTube tutorials.
Okay. What kind of products are mostly imported in your country?
In my country, lots of products are imported because India is not an industrial country, and for that reason, we import automobiles like motorbikes, cars, and then lots of electronic equipments or electronic devices like smartphones, laptops. All these things are imported from America, Russia, European countries, as well as Korea.
In your opinion, why do some people like to buy imported products?
As far as I know, most important reason is people feel the better quality. The quality of imported products is definitely better than the locally or indigenous products, and more important thing is that people generally believe that it is more like showing a status or a status symbol to have imported products than the local ones.
What are some famous local products in your country?
Some of the famous local products of my country are the textile products like saris and shawls because people from all over the world visit India, and on their return they do buy these as a souvenir. Another thing which is product produced in my country, I can say, is the agricultural goods, agriculture machinery and equipments. So these are few of the items that are produced in my country.
Do you think a country should make everything it needs or import some things?
I personally believe that it is not practically possible for a country to produce each and everything locally, as sometimes the climatic condition does not suit, or we do not have the required raw material to produce everything. But and for that reason, there is a need to import some products from other countries. For example, America is the biggest producer of the world, and still it imports many other products from other countries.
What are the disadvantages of a country producing everything it needs?
It's a tricky question, but still, I think that if a country produces everything, it would be a huge inconvenience for the buyers because they would be confined to local products only because such country would not import products from other countries. That means the buyers would have limited choices for sure.
Do you think the globalization of industries and commerce is a good thing?
Why not? It certainly has brought huge benefits to the world because now countries are importing and exporting or they are in trade with each other, which has definitely led to the economic development of the globe or all the countries involved in globalization and has created new opportunities for the businesses and the customers.
What are the impacts of globalization on international trade?
Of course, globalization is actually the international trade, and the strongest impact is that it has given the equal opportunity to every participating nation, and the fair trade policies has made it ensure that every country is getting the due benefit of globalization. And most important thing I can say is that it has really facilitated the trade between different countries. That's the reason why most countries are having good relationship with each other in terms of import and export of goods and services.